Imagine looking up one evening and seeing a glowing digital countdown blazing across the night sky. A colossal timer, impossible to ignore, ticking down in real time. Day after day, the numbers shrink, burning like a cosmic enigma. Hours, minutes, seconds slipping away. But no one knows what happens when it hits zero. At first, people think it's a prank or some elaborate art installation. Governments scramble to explain, scientists rush to analyze, and conspiracy theories spiral into the stratosphere. The countdown appears everywhere, visible from every continent, every city, every remote village, as if the entire Earth is being watched. Or maybe marked. Theories abound. Is it a warning? A countdown to catastrophe? The arrival of extraterrestrials? The birth of a new dimension? Or maybe the end of time itself? The world is gripped in a collective suspense, so intense it feels like reality is holding its breath. In the early days, life goes on with nervous optimism. Parties are thrown, hashtags trend. People live as though the countdown is a bizarre festival. Some treat it like a lottery ticket, betting on how they want the world to end or transform. Others use it as a strange motivation, finally writing that novel, telling loved ones, "I love you," chasing dreams with the fierce urgency of a world on pause. But as the numbers tick lower, anxiety blooms like a shadow over everything. Economies tremble. Stock markets wobble under the weight of existential uncertainty. Religious leaders preach and plead, each interpreting the countdown as a prophecy from their scriptures, fueling hope or fear in equal measure. Governments enforce curfews, prepare emergency shelters, and conduct secret meetings behind closed doors. But no one can produce answers. The timer is a riddle etched in the heavens, impenetrable and relentless. Social norms start to unravel. People begin abandoning routine and responsibility, caught between nihilism and reckless celebration. Families fracture, strangers grow suspicious, and acts of kindness become urgent and raw because maybe tomorrow won't come. Schools close as teachers grapple with how to teach in a world that might end before the final bell. The internet becomes a chaotic swirl of live streams tracking the countdown, forums debating what might happen, and underground movements preparing for every possible scenario, from apocalyptic survival to cosmic transcendence. Strangely, some find a new kind of peace in the uncertainty, embracing the unknown as a shared human experience, a reminder that control is an illusion. The countdown reshapes politics too. Alliances shift as leaders race to unify or exploit fear. Some nations retreat into isolationism. Others launch unprecedented cooperation efforts, pooling resources to prepare for what no one can define. Surveillance intensifies. Are people planning rebellions, seeking to hasten the end, or trying to prevent it? The line between vigilance and paranoia blurs. Meanwhile, artists, philosophers, and scientists push boundaries, creating works that explore the fragility of time and existence, trying to capture the impossible tension between the present moment and the impending unknown. As the clock winds down to the final hours, a surreal calm settles over the world, a collective holding of breath that is both terrifying and unifying. People gather under the open sky, eyes fixed upward on the glowing digits, hearts pounding in sync with the seconds. The air is thick with anticipation, hope, dread, and wonder all at once. And then, as the countdown crosses into single digits, something shifts. The sky itself seems to hold its breath. Will the stars wink out? Will the earth shudder? Will a new reality dawn or the old one unravel? But when the timer hits zero, nothing explodes, nothing disappears. Instead, a subtle ripple, barely perceptible, washes across the planet. Time seems to deepen, as if stretched by invisible hands. People notice new colors in the sky, hear faint harmonies in the wind, feel a strange clarity in their minds. The countdown wasn't a warning of an end. It was an awakening, a global reset of perception. The unknown didn't destroy the world, it transformed it, inviting humanity to see existence through a new lens, to embrace mystery as a vital part of life. And so, what began as a terrifying question became a profound answer. Maybe the greatest mysteries aren't meant to be solved, but to be lived. The countdown, a symbol of our shared uncertainty, reminds us that the future is always a story waiting to unfold, and sometimes, the space between what we fear and what we hope is where the magic really happens.